All right, you guys, I'm back with another Bob and Brad. They just continue to do it better. Okay, this is the EyeOasis Eye Massager 3. Okay, so I do have another review of their eye massager on the site, on the YouTube platform. This is their latest and greatest. They have taken it up a notch. It has the air pressure, it has the music, it has the heat, but it also has a little extra something, which I will show you when I open the box. So let me do a quick unboxing and then I'll go through piece by piece. All right, you guys, this is the EyeOasis 3 eye massager from Bob and Brad. Lots of little goodies in this one. So you have a quick cheat card, kind of gives you quick directions on how to use it. Does come with a little charge already, so you can use it right out of the box. But this little card will give you all the little pointers so you can use it right away. So that's a nice little quick thing to have. Then you have the full instruction manual, okay, which goes through everything in detail. Troubleshooting, hotline if you have problems, warranty, all of that. You have your charging cable, standard USB-C charging cable, just like all their other devices. You have a cooling gel pad, okay, which is kind of cool that this is new. The other eye massager did not have this. You have a cute little carrying case. This is like a little padded nylon, really nice. All of their stuff is super high quality. I just love that. I always know when I unbox this stuff, it's gonna be really beautiful. And then the eye massager itself. Okay, now it has a faux leather-like material, so it's nice and soft on the eyes. Elastic adjustable band, so you can make for a nice snug fit. And it does have this really nice folding capability, so you can put it right back in its carrying case, okay? Now the control panel is right on the right side of the eye massager. 4 buttons, pretty simple, but they do a lot, okay? So I'm gonna look at this little quick cheat card because this is gonna help me kind of walk you through it step by step. Now you have the power button. The power button turns it on and off, obviously, but it also switches the modes, okay? And there are 5 modes that come with this eye massager, and I will walk you through those modes. You also have an air pressure button, which is on top, okay? And there's 3 different air pressures, all right? It defaults on the soft setting, but then there is a moderate and a strong setting. Heat, which is either on or off, okay? And then volume, because you can play 4 different tracks, soothing tracks that come with the device, or you can hook it up with your Bluetooth and play your own music, which is also really nice. And then the volume setting, there's a medium setting, which is your default, maximum, and then low or even off, okay? Now the modes, let's go over those really quick. The modes are a little confusing, but if you look at the card, it kind of walks you through which each one is, but you can also change it as you're wearing it. Mode 1 is air pressure, okay, heat, and music, or Bluetooth, whatever you're using, okay? Mode 2 is just the air pressure and the heat. Mode 3 is the air pressure only. Okay, mode 4 is heat only, which is kind of nice. And then mode 5 is music only, so you can literally use it as just a block out the light kind of mask and just play either the soothing tracks or your own music from your phone or device. Okay, now it runs for 15 minutes and then it automatically shuts off. So you don't need to worry about turning it off. I would not use this device for longer than 15 minutes. It recommends that you don't use it any longer than 20 minutes because the pressure that it provides on the eye does leave with a blurred effect when you're done using it. So you just wanna kind of give it 1 to 2 minutes for your eyes to kind of reset after you take it off for that vision to come back fully clear. But it does apply pressure if you're using the air compression. So just be aware of that, not using the device for too long. And then connecting to Bluetooth is also really simple with it. You wanna make sure that your device, your phone, your iPad, whatever you're using, has Bluetooth on, and then the Bob and Brad eye massager will come up under your Bluetooth and you just select that and it automatically pairs. Once you've paired it once, it will automatically pair every time after the minute you turn the device on. But you can always opt in to use their tracks, which is like there's a soft rain sound, there's water sounds. What else is there? Let's see. I can tell you what it has. Meditation sound, there's a piano, soft rain, and stream, a running stream. So all soothing stuff. Now, the cooling mask. This is a little extra piece that came with it this time that wasn't in with your other eye massager. Now you have options with this. You can just wear this under the device. It adds an extra layer of padding between your skin and the device, so that's nice if you want a little extra padding there. But you can also pop this in the freezer or the refrigerator and then put this on and then put the device on, so you have that cooling now, which will bring down any puffiness or any discomfort that you might be having around the eye. That also comes with the adjustable band, elastic band, so you can make it for a nice snug fit, okay? Now, turning on the device, really simple, power button. You wanna hold that for 2 seconds, and it has an audio piece that tells you it's on. Okay, so the device is talking to me now. Now this, you're not supposed to put it on without wearing it, just so you know that. I have it on and I'm not wearing it. Okay, so I'm gonna shut it off. And you have a little LED light right here that tells you it's on. So I'm gonna hold that for 2 seconds. It'll power it off, all right? And I'll put it on the next time I use it. But the reason they don't want you using it or turning it on without putting it on first is because the pressure, it doesn't have anything to pressurize against, okay? So it can become too extreme from what I was reading anyway. So to put the eye massager on nice and simple, you wanna make it nice and loose. So I'm gonna put it on now. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so the device is on. Now you can adjust that strap once it's on. Now once you get the device nice and tight, I do recommend moving the strap a little higher up on the head so it stays in place, okay? Now you have your buttons over here. They're not raised, but they have a little bit of a pattern to them so you can feel for them. So I'm gonna hold the power button 2 seconds, turns the device on. It tells me it's on, so I know that it's on. So you've got it in mode 1 right now, which is heat, a soft pressure, okay, and the music. So right now it just has on a soft meditation sound. And those massaging devices inside kind of move around from side to side. Now, I don't recommend doing this standing up. I would sit down, I would lay down, so you're in a comfortable position when using this device. Okay, now the buttons I could walk you through, but you're not gonna be able to see anything anyway, so I'm not gonna walk you through all the different settings, but I already explained those to you. All right, and then you're just gonna hold that power button, 2 seconds, turns the device completely off, gives a little beep, and then you're free to remove it from your eyes. Now, like I said, you need to give yourself a few minutes, okay, just to kind of reset, because with that pressure that it's applying to the eye, you're gonna have a blurred vision once you take it off. Nothing to be concerned about, it will come back. You just need to give yourself a little bit of time to kind of reset. So that's why I recommend sitting down or laying down. Again, automatic 15-minute shut off. Don't use it longer than that. It's really not ideal just because it is going to cause that blurred vision effect, okay? But love the idea of a cooling iPad. Didn't have this last time, and we all need to depuff and or do all those little beauty tricks, right? So nice you can do it both together all in one device. Now, one safety note about this device, you do not want to use this with glasses, contact lenses, or false eyelashes, okay? So all 3 of those things, not good when using the device. The air pressure, the heat, all not an ideal thing. Okay, also when you're using the gel pad, if you have cooled this and it is now a cooling pad, so in other words, I popped it in the freezer for an hour or 2 and now I'm using it, you don't want to have the heat device, the heat piece of this device on. You wanna make sure that the heat is off. Okay, so those are just a few safety notes. Makeup is fine. Cleaning the device is really simple. You're just gonna take a really lightly damp cloth. You can use a mild detergent and kind of just rub the leather material and everything should come right off. But again, it would be best to use it with no makeup. Not necessary, but ideal if you want to keep it clean. High heat areas are also not great. You want to keep it out of the sun. Okay, so just the typical things just to keep things nice and neat and working well. And that's it. That's your EyeOasis 3 eye massager from Bob and Brad.